Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to a new game of StarCraft II Heart of the Storm. Today we're going to be playing a game completely live on Habitation Station. Yes, it is Habitation Station. For once I remember a map name. Oh yeah. Let's say GLHF to our opponent, and as you notice by the clicking of my keyboard, I'm giving commentary to this game while playing it. So, you know, it is going to be a little bit tricky as I am considered a male person, which makes sure that I cannot really multitask very well. So if all of a sudden I start talking a whole lot less, it's because I'm actually focused on the game. So here we go. It's going to be a Zerg versus Terran on Habitation Station LE, and I'm thinking of going Roach Baneling. I've been going Roach Bane quite a lot lately, and honestly it's one of these builds that you don't really see a whole lot anymore at pro level, but that is still incredibly strong if you do it well, and obviously you always have a chance to also follow it up with more stuff. Which basically means a third base. How did you get into mouse? People start doing this a whole lot more, where apparently they recognize my name every now and then, and they're asking questions. I am the caster for Mouse Sports, not a player per se. How do you even say per se? I don't even know how you write per se in English. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a hatchery first, on the low ground of course, and I'm gonna figure out what my opponent is doing with this first overload. Need to know what is up on that ramp. Looks like there's no gold-based cheese, which we do sometimes see. You probably don't remember me. I don't think so, no. I don't think so, no. I play quite a lot of games, dude, so no, I'm sorry. On Derelict, watch a Deej! This guy has his game remembered! Anyway, I'm gonna get the spawning pool after this, because that is what we need. I don't even remember Derelict Watcher anymore, man. That sounds like a horrible map. If I don't remember it, I probably bend it out of my head. Yes, it looks like my opponent went for a pretty quick Reaper play, so I'm gonna have to get my gas geyser up. I don't remember. Sorry. You said, why did every Terran do this? Oh, that's... Oh, what? What? There's a Mariner. Then I max killed my SCVs and pushed. Okay. Well, that sounds like a very Terran-esque strategy. This guy has the entire game memorized in his head. Guys, I am E-famous now, look at me. I gotta say, this is very, very good for my ego. I play thousands of games, dude, I'm sorry. It wasn't... Oh god! He has the entire game memorized. Once upon a time. I don't want to be a dick to him, but I sadly do not remember. Sorry, dude. Oh god, I feel bad. I'm sorry, man. I can't remember every game. Anyways. Maybe uploading this game on YouTube will make him happy if he absolutely crushes me, right? So I'm gonna check what my opponent's up to, gonna make another queen in the main base. Still gonna go for 3 queens in this build, simply because it's very useful, and obviously you don't want to make your opponent think that you're gonna go for something cheesy, because that would be kind of silly. Oh, that's a lot of Marines actually. Usually when you see that second depot go down, it does mean he goes for a gas geyser, because that's more of a build for this kind of play, but we need to figure out whether or not he has an expansion up. Don't really need to fly in too far, we'll just need to be able to check what my opponent's up to. But if he's not gonna make an expansion, which it does look like he did not quite do, I might have to change it up a little bit and maybe go for still a Roachborn, but I'm gonna have to delay. Morrow is not in mouse, nope. He hasn't been in mouse since I've joined, I don't think. Not that I know at least. So, I wonder what he's up to. There's still no expo by him. So I'm gonna get a Roachborn up right now. Roachborn is very, very good for defensive play, because likely he went for some sort of cheeky play. Did I kick him? I did not have anything to do with that, man. I didn't. So it looks like he lands that base at 6.5 minutes. Now, to put it in comparison, usually we see that base a whole lot earlier. Or that building a whole lot earlier. Normally at around the 5-minute mark. So I'm gonna make units either way. Maybe they're gonna be defensive. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna make them anyway. Even if I won't be able to bust my opponent, the roaches are still gonna be very, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna keep one Zergling at that watchtower. Gonna get this guy scouting that base. This guy scouting that base, so we know what the fuck my opponent's up to. Which is very weird right now. I don't really want to fly in an overlord considering I'm planning to go for a little bit of aggression, but I wonder how good it's really gonna be. So no, you can lay down one more creep tumor and then you go over there. Cool. Okay, let's go. Gonna run across the map. Make a couple of units as well. And I'm gonna morph Banelings with these Zerglings right here. Let's try and run one up this ramp to figure out exactly what he's doing, because I'm a little bit confused. Oh, there's no siege tanks or anything, so we don't need to worry about that. Gonna keep these injects up. Spread some creep. Gonna go straight for the bunker. Oh, now there is all of a sudden a siege tank. Oh no! Okay, good. Well, I don't know if that really helped. Oh. Oh, yes, we got it. Okay, well, I'm gonna follow up with drones right now, because that did not nearly as enough damage to actually nullify that. Okay, we're gonna have to get out of here again. So I'm already making drones, but he is indeed gonna go for siege tank. So I'm confused whether or not he's going for mech, or if my opponent is indeed decided that he wants to have, like marine tank. Marine tank is very uncommon nowadays, so you don't really usually expect this sort of stuff. Gonna send a couple more over to my third. And make sure I got saturation going on all my bases. And we're gonna have to figure out what unit composition I'm going for. If he's indeed gonna go marine tank, Ling Muta Bane is just amazing. Starting my double upgrades. Well, I'm going for the double lair. Wow. It's the disadvantage of live casting and playing a game at the same time, because you forget that sort of stuff. Okay. Creep spread is still pretty important. We do not see a third base yet. That is a drop. That flew straight past our overlord, which is nice. You're gonna be flying in and seeing what's gonna happen. Okay, let's see if we can kill this thing. Okay, so he has the third command center already up. Which means that we need to get a fourth base up in order to stay ahead. And it looks like he is indeed gonna go for mech, okay. So that is good to know. Looks like I am gonna go for... Yeah, I'm gonna go for roaches for now. I'm gonna make a couple of... Oh, actually I didn't make the spire, so I don't even need to make the mutas. That's good. Let's see. Yeah, okay, instead I'm gonna quit into a quick hive. The quick hive is obviously gonna give me access to vipers. And vipers are the real unit that can deal with this efficiently. So, I don't think he's really gonna go for a timing push. Usually when you do see this sort of play when your opponent goes for mech, they usually sort of neglect moving out. Oh, unless with maybe a little bit of a drop, but it's not the biggest of deals. Replacing the queen if we lose it. We might not even lose it. Yep, we did lose it. It's okay though. Gonna put the drones back in gas. Send them over already over there. Keep a couple in the main obviously, because usually Terrans are pretty annoying. Start my hive up, and I'm gonna start a couple of drones as well for the third. Now the unit that I'm gonna need is the Viper, like I already said. Vipers are really, really good versus versus mech in general, but when mech maxes out, we sort of have an issue where we can't really win. When mech really maxes out, it is practically unstoppable, and I know I should not really be saying that because I know top level Zergs do stop it all the time, but it is incredibly hard to do. So right now I got the gold base up and mining, got full base saturation on my fourth, which means I will be able to produce a lot of stuff. And I'm just gonna keep my injects up and start making a ton of roaches. Also gonna get a a Hydralis den right now, just in case my opponent does decide to go for a little bit of tricky shenanigans. Although I don't really expect him to go too heavy into air just yet. He might be doing that later on in the game, but we will have it up just in case. I could be switching into Swarm House right now, but as you guys will know, I don't really like this Swarm House as a unit, so don't really plan on doing that. Also gonna start a Spire in case of me needing to switch into a Greater Spire, which might very well happen. Gonna have to defend against this. You kill a couple of drones there. Not really the biggest deal anymore at this point in the game. So I'm gonna start out a ton of units right now. As you can see, I'm maxed out. Gonna start more upgrades as well. There we go. Got a lot of 5% coming now. And I'm triple upgrading pretty much. The triple upgrades are gonna help me out later on in the game, because I don't really know what end game composition I really want to be going for at this point. Gotta make some static defense in my bases. Over here as well. Oh, what are you guys doing? You're just chilling. And I'm gonna suck up some energy. Yeah, so it does look like my opponent is gonna be a little bit annoying with these units, which is understandable because he's a Terran player. Gotta waste my energy somewhere. So I'm gonna go for a Greater Spire unit right now. Gonna be flying across the map with these guys. Got 5% coming, or 5 per energy already done actually. And we can see what we can get done. Now, I sadly don't really have any anti-air, so we need to keep that in mind. Gonna have to put down the blinding clouds and instantly fly them home. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna move out. I actually lost most of them, which is not ideal, but... Oof. Okay, go back, go back, go back. So we did a lot of damage there. It's hard to say if that was enough or not, but... We killed most of his siege tanks, so he's likely gonna think of replacing those while I'm getting my Greater Spire up and running, which is nice. We're gonna have to try and deal with this the best we can though. I got creep all over the map, which is very, very useful. We really don't need that many Brood Lords, maybe about 6 or so is a good amount. How many are we? At 4 currently. Do we have all gases going? Looks like there's actually some gas missing right here. And I'm also gonna start more gas geysers at these bases that I just created. Okay, that is a pretty solid amount of units that we got right now. Basically just trying to max out whatever I can. Okay, looks like we killed stuff. And just gonna keep producing more and more Corruptors. Corruptors are usually a pretty bad unit, but I think they're gonna work out quite well. Don't really need my Zerglings anymore at this point in the game. Getting up +3/+3 upgrades. And I don't actually know if he has the gold base up. That would be a problem if he did. Gonna start flying across the map now though. I got a lot of Corruptors as you can see, so that's good. Also gonna start a big line of static defense, as I don't like playing the sit back strategy where you just sit back. I don't really want to do that, so gonna start a whole lot of static defense for my Brute Lords to fight over. Okay. Still getting more and more Corruptors up right now. Gonna fly back. So I didn't really lose much of anything there, except Corruptors, which is okay. I traded them for Vikings. And I got a ton of gas income right now, which is very, very useful. Let's see what we can get done with these units. Gonna get a couple Hydras in here as well. Okay. Gotta keep it up. Oh, mech is so good. Mech is so good. Nose. Okay, well, we still have air dominance, which is decent, but it's not really as good as we'd like. Got a lot of low HP or Corruptors. Gonna make them into some Brute Lords. Adding on a couple more than we had before now. I'm going up to 10. But, it's tricky. Tricky business. I really refuse to play Swarm Hosts right now. I do not want to make Swarm Hosts, because I don't think they're a good unit to play. So, we will see. Let's see. Okay, that's a ton of Brute Lords right there. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to watch out to the point where he decides to go for Vipers, because Vipers are absolutely hell to deal with right now. Or Vipers, I mean Ravens. Ravens are absolute hell to deal with right now. So let's go for a little bit of a different angle. I think he's to the point where he can practically one-shot me. So what do we do in these sort of situations, guys? I am actually not sure. Oh, he has units repairing underneath. That is smart of him. So what do we do? I got all money in the world, I got all upgrades in the world, but I don't think I can go for a unit composition that can beat this. It's usually a problem that I tend to have nowadays. Maybe I should let him come to him, but it's gonna take a long ass time. And I refuse, like I said, I don't want to play that really boring style where you just sit back behind your spore crawlers and make a lot of swarm hosts, because I don't think that's fun to play. So even though I get everything going right now, I don't really know what to do. Maybe a couple of infestors? Infestors would be useful. If we manage to get in there, but... Well, at the very least we're gonna have to go home, because I can't get anything done over there. Spore crawlers it is. Gonna have to replace those drones that I'm taking. If he overextends a little bit, I should be able to catch a couple of these units with Vipers. Or with Infestors, but... I don't think he's gonna be that stupid where he just overextends with a couple of Vikings. Look how much he has, jeez. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, 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 oh. It doesn't even matter. He has ravens in there now as well, which means we cannot really do anything. Because ravens, like, when he has this many ravens out, he's just gonna be able to PDD me out of everything. So even though I got a ton of stuff, it's going to be a very difficult game to finish at. So, people on this live stream always tell me to do this, where I make a ton of static defense, but I really don't really want to. So, he has another base up and mining right now, obviously. Look! Ah! What unit did we make, guys? What Zerg unit beats this? I mean, I'm not a person to really talk about imbalance, but late game ZVT versus mech? I don't really see what Zerg can do. Anyway, let's make a couple more drones. I thought we had him beat that earlier on in the game, but... looks like we're just gonna chill here. Let's move these Hydras across the map. I don't have any use for Hydras anymore. He's literally just putting up static defense everywhere. Well, we can advance forward a little bit, I suppose. But I don't really see what we can do exactly. I think we're dead! I think we're dead! Oh no! This is gonna be such a painful long loss. My death animation is gonna be like 30 minutes if I want to play this one out all the way. Because I don't really see myself winning this. Unless I get extremely lucky, I suppose, but... well, we got a nice little thing right here, but... actually, we took a little bit of an advantage there. Wow. I think, I don't know. But he's just gonna replace these siege tanks that he just lost with other units than siege tanks. Because siege tanks are not very useful. Not to this point in the game. So if he's gonna go like Rebel Cruisers or something, it is gonna be very difficult to play this out. But we are advancing, that's for sure. Hero 4! Oh, he's giving me 3 ravens! That is sweet of him. Well, I will fight here, Wow, did we just actually beat this? I think I got a little bit lucky in that engagement. Well, he has a farm of these other things, of these missile turrets right now, but looks like we're good to go. Let's see, can we make another upgrade? Yep. Let's deny some of this mining. I'm gonna morph a couple of these units into, oh, looks like he's gonna advance on the other side of the map. Well, that is acceptable. Is this gonna be like a weird-ass base trade sort of situation? No, I can't imagine. Okay, so we killed another base, which is useful. And we're gonna have to go back. Back home. Just gonna keep making more and more corruptors right now. He's advancing on the wrong side of the map though. Oh, I made a couple of swarm hosts on accident. Well, that's okay. Oh. Gotta watch out. Okay, keep producing more stuff, and eventually we will win, right? Gotta heal these guys up. Well, let's make actually a couple more of these units. Those are quite nice. Where's my, there we go. Oh! Shit. Okay, trying to heal what I can. Gotta watch out that I don't randomly lose them. It looks like we managed to clean them up right now. Gotta make sure I don't spread up my corruptors though. Or clump up my corruptors, because that would basically allow him to one-shot all of my corruptors with these Tors, but looks like we once again managed to advance. I'm starting to mine out though, pretty much everywhere. So we need to have these units that are doing these infinite swarms of stuff. Oh. What? The game just shut down! There is no way! Oh my god. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I don't know what just happened. Oh no! Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to a new game of StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm. Today we're gonna take a look